So this is the third video which is going to cover essay 706. Name of the essay is Emphasis of Matter, paragraph, and other matters paragraph. Basically this standard is going to be divided into emphasis of matter paragraph and other matter paragraph. So this is the name of the essay, Emphasis of Matter paragraph and other matters in the independent auditor's report, and we are going to divide this essay into emphasis of matter, that is EOM, and other matters. So first of all, objective of this essay, of them combined, basically objective of auditor, we can say, in this particular essay. So the objective of the auditor is to draw the user's attention by way of additional communication. These emphasis of matter and other matter paragraphs are considered to be additional communication because it is required only in specific circumstances. Additional communication in the auditor's report. It is present in the auditor's report only. But two means draw the user attention to. Where we are going to draw the user's attention. What do we want the user to know? There could be two things. One is going to be regarding emphasis of matter, and the other one is going to be regarding others matter paragraph. In emphasis of matters, matter appropriately incorporated in financial statements. That is, there is a matter in the financial which is there in the financial statement, but still we want the user to focus on that particular matter because it is very important, we can say, because it is fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statement. That is, user will not be able to understand the financial statement in the exact sense unless and until he knows or he has an understanding of this particular matter which is there in the financial statement, but the auditor wants to draw the user's attention specifically to this matter appropriately incorporated in the financial statements, that is of such importance that it is fundamental, that is basic, fundamental to the user's understanding of financial statement. Second, any other matter. Now, what can be the other matter? It can be present only when it is not incorporated in the financial statement. That is, this matter is not there in the financial statement. Other than those in financial statement. But it is still relevant to the users. That is the only reason why we want the user to focus then. That is the reason why we want to draw his attention to this. Relevant to the user, or the other reason could be that it is the responsibility of the auditor's responsibility or his report. This particular point is regarding emphasis of matter, and this is regarding other matter paragraph. So first of all, we are starting with the emphasis of matters para. If we want to write the meaning of emphasis of matters para, we'll say that it is a para which refers to one. One means para which refers to a matter appropriately. Para which refers to one. Alright. Matter appropriately incorporated in financial statement. So this is in continuance. This is basically this is the meaning of emphasis of matter. Now, what is its position? Immediately after opinion para. As soon as the auditor's opinion is written down in the audit report, we will write the emphasis of matters paragraph. Heading. The name of this para will be emphasis of matters para. You know the full form. Now, what is it going to include? A few things. There should be a clear reference to the matter being emphasized. clearly it should be referring to the matter which we want to emphasize. Then where exactly it can be located? That is the particular position in the financial statement, that it is, for example, in the fund, in the balance sheets, for example, of the areas in which we may use emphasis of matters para includes your items which may affect the entity's ability to continue as a going concern. Say, for example, there are negative cash flows. For example, um, the client do not have a bank balance. Instead, he has a bank overdraft. So this may affect the entity's ability to continue as a going concern. So we may, through this emphasis of matters paragraph, draw the user's attention to this particular item, or there may be negative or adverse ratios. So we can, through this emphasis of matters paragraph, we can draw its attention to those ratios. So where exactly it can be found in the financial statement? Like bank OD, I was giving an example, it can be located in the balance sheet. Where exactly it can be located in the financial statements? So these are the 2 points which it would include. So the name of this point, we can say it includes these things, right? And now we have some, I'm giving you some examples of emphasis places where you may use emphasis of matters para as an auditor. Examples, as I gave you, there are substantial doubts about going concern, that the auditor feel that it may not continue, it may not be able to continue as a going concern for the foreseeable future. About going concern, now it has to be disclosed in the financial statement, that these doubts are the places from where you are arriving at these doubts properly disclosed in financial statements. This is the first point. Then we have the second point. So for example, there are material changes in the accounting policies. You have material changes in accounting policies, like you're shifting from written down value method to a straight line method. So there's a change in the accounting policies, and it is material as well, because it may have a good or a worst impact on the profits. So as in India, on this date on which I'm recording the videos, India has not been, fully incorporated. They might be in at the recommendatory stages, that the clients or the companies are recommended to adopt NDS, but it has not been made mandatory. So if still the if your client has adopted this, it would be treated as an early adoption of accounting standards. So this is also written through, or the details regarding this is provided to the users of the audit, users of the financial statement, through emphasis of matter paragraph in the audit report. So we can say early adoption of new accounting standards. Then I've already covered an essay, I guess it was essay 501 on audit evidence about specific items. In that I've covered litigations. So if there is an uncertainty relating to a pending litigation, it may come up in emphasis of matters paragraph. Again, it has to be properly disclosed in the financial statement as well. So this is what we have in emphasis of matters paragraph. Now as far as others matter paragraph is concerned, meaning is para refers to point number 2. So we can say other matters paragraph refers to any other matter other than those in the financial statements, which is not there in the financial statements because it has been covered in the for emphasis of matter. So other than those in the financial statement, which is still relevant to the users, or it is the responsibility of the auditor or his report. So this is the meaning. And if we talk about the position of other matters, it will again come after emphasis of matter, if any, because emphasis of matter may not be always there. So it will come after emphasis of matter, if any. Otherwise it will come after your audit opinion para. So if you do not have an emphasis of matter para, you'll go for the audit after audit opinion. Heading again on others matters paragraph. Examples where past, or we can say prior period financial statements which are not audited or prior period financial statement audited by predecessor auditor. So these two can come up in this. Uh, if you have heard about long form audit report in case of audit of bank, that too comes up in this. But as far as if you do not know about long form audit report, you can go with these 2 points only. Then again, as in the previous SAS 705, as I told you that we need to communicate with those charged with governance. In this case as well, if the auditor want to include emphasis of matter over the matter paragraph, he needs to communicate the same to those charged with governance. That's a simple point. Communicate the same to those charged with governance. You need to communicate to those charged with governance. So that was a small SA 706 covered in a small time. Stay tuned and you may subscribe my channel as well. Thank you.